Zen, do you want to read it? This is RavenKast episode lucky number 13, recorded on Friday, January 25th, 2013.
Yeah.
She just read it.
Nailed it. Okay, done.
Everybody online, looking good.
Podcast on the Guild Wars 2 experiences, opinions, and observations by the guild members of Ravenkin. This is RavenKast.
Well, let's start the insanity.
We have clearance, Clarence. Roger. What's our vector, Victor? Hello?
Great heavens! What kind of radio show is this?
I don't know why I go as near with it. Near. Jason, you're not doing anything.
Because there's no near.
What are you doing over there?
I don't know.
No.
Led Zeppelin.
Maybe. We don't have like a mixing board or soundboard or anything, so
Does everyone check their levels before recording?
we don't have any we edit that in later, so we leave pauses. Which is creative. And on the show today we have Jabberant.
Hello.
And Slurms.
Me.
And Zendetta.
Hello.
And I'm Zelly. Zendetta's new, but we're gonna get to that. For now, Jabberant, what you been doing?
Leveling my engineer.
No. What are you doing right now? What's your beverage?
Oh, Miller Lite with a punch top can.
Did you punch the top?
Mm-hmm.
Did you really?
Yeah. Well,
What's that do?
it's basically like shotgunning. It just gives it a little bit more
Do you
air.
chug it
goes
all
down
like right
quicker.
away then? Did you chug it all like right away?
No.
So if
Just
you punch,
sipping fast.
so if
I
you
live
punch,
like the fast lane.
so you're just having a beer.
He's like
In a punch
sprinting
top
his
can.
beer.
I don't think it does anything if you just drink it
No, it
like
don't.
no, it doesn't do anything.
Listen how
No.
fast I sip.
No, that's just like a Hawaiian punch can. Like you pop it at both ends so that you don't get the glug glug. Like
Yeah,
it's
it
flow
chugs it.
smooth. But you're not okay, never mind.
What was the point?
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
Fast.
No, there's nothing fast. You're just sipping it.
Yeah.
Isn't it? What is it already like a wide mouth too?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just.
They can't
less
get Miller
work,
Lite in you fast
I
enough.
just sip it with
Because you
less
keep
work.
sobering up on accident.
Is there any way that we can just put it right into my veins?
I don't think it would help. It's pretty light.
The next step is butt chugging.
Oh,
We're not.
about butt
We're
chugging.
not talking about butt chugging. The day Jason told me about oh god, I don't want to talk. We're not going there. We have standards apparently. Slurms, what you doing to buy that? What's your
I
beverage
have
tonight?
standards.
You don't have standards.
What?
You stayed at my house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no.
My neck pain is proof of that.
I told you not to sleep on the couch.
I think the couch is fine. It's just the way I flopped down.
You may have been in a drunk stupor when you went to bed the one night. So.
Yeah, I knocked the fuck out. I don't think my head really cared how it was laying when I fell down to the couch. So
that was probably not the couch.
it's a little good. I can turn my head to the left now, so that's good. I am drinking Di
I lost call.
What?
I think it's Zen.
Oh yeah, it looks like it's trying to connect with her.
Cause her family's Netflixing. It's gonna keep doing this to her.
Streaming porn.
Well, let's go on with your shit. She doesn't care probably anyway.
He's happy that she's not here.
Yeah. So, what's your beverage this evening, sir?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Di Serrano on the rocks.
Yeah. So one day you're gonna surprise me.
One day.
One day.
It's not today though.
No. What you been doing?
I almost said engineer because Jason
That's what I was
talking
doing.
about that was what he was doing. That's not what I'm doing.
Oh yeah,
Still
we
playing.
covered your beverage. You didn't talk about what you did.
Yeah, I know.
We were just right by him.
I did. Well, the beverage took so long, and he got.
The beverage was so fascinating. I was sipping so fast that didn't think I had time to talk about.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I
What?
don't got time for talking about all this fast sipping.
What did you? I'm sorry. You're completely right. I was so distracted with your stupidity on the mechanics of the can. I couldn't believe
Mechanics.
when there's like this big weird oval thing and then a poppy thing you have to stab. It's ridiculous. Anyway, okay. What? I'm sorry, Jabberant. How did things go this week for you in game?
Fine. Nothing much.
I hate you so much.
No, engineer. I'm loving that again.
Yeah.
One of the things that it blew my mind. I didn't know. I found a way to repair the turrets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like 10 points in on the whatever the trait line is for that. Oh no, I'm sorry. No, it is the toolkit.
Oh.
Once you get that, you can like basically whack it on it like an engineer in Team Fortress 2.
Fantastic.
Wrench. Yeah. I don't know how useful it is. I just got it yesterday and did a little bit of dub with it. If someone's really targeting your turrets, you can't keep them up. But I was just glad to know that I could do that. So I could potentially sit back on a keep defense, keep my turrets up, and just try to manage them.
Oh, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of January. A mechanic he has been bitching for since launch.
It's been there the whole time.
Apparently, it's been there the whole goddamn time.
All that listener feedback directed me to it.
Anyway.
But what level are you right now?
23.
23. Wow.
Yeah.
You're cruising, man.
Going through there. It gets once I learn kind of the pattern of play. I'm a monster. I'm a beast.
I played it.
Yes, before, and I kind of realized that you can if you play it right.
Oh. I played one for maybe 10 levels, and I really enjoyed it. My favorite part of it was, and the reason I'll probably go back at some point or another, the grenade pack.
Oh, the grenade pack is awesome, and
That is so fun.
you can tell it just annoys the shit out of people on keep defenses and sieges, and you have tons of range with it because that was my worry because you only get 1,000 yards at the most.
Yeah.
Opposed to like the Elementalist 1,200. Yeah. As soon as I'm going into a keep situation, I make sure I have that in there.
That is so fun.
And the flamethrower is awesome. Of
Man,
course.
thinking about it now, I might re-roll mine tonight.
Yeah. I think I am pretty 99% positive now that's what I'm going to take to 80 next.
Nice. See, I'm not sure because I have my Guardian
I kind
already
of
up
want to
to...
play my engineer now.
Yeah?
Well, doesn't he make it sound so nice?
It is.
How does he do that?
Team of
You're
engineers.
only 20 though. You don't
it's
know
the hair.
anything. He
It's
doesn't
the
know
hair.
anything.
It's the hair.
Like he makes me want to play it.
So
It's the hair.
Here. And the sipping.
The way he sips and with the hair.
That's my ideas.
You could sell a ketchup popsicle to a woman in white gloves.
That's how he married me. Told me all these things. Didn't happen.
Yeah. But no, engineer is going to be great.
Oh, God.
So Slurms, on the eve of this, your great engineer experience, tell me about what you had done previously.
With the engineer or this week?
No. I mean, like assuming tomorrow is the day you start your engineer and go on and we never hear of anything you've done before. Tell me now what you have done before this moment. Meaning, what'd you do this week, dumbass?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Played my Ranger, and this week I completed my monthly. I actually completed it last night.
I haven't got my monthly yet.
Oh, whoa. Might want to... They offer a kit.
I need another fractal and couple dead WWers.
That monthly. I'm sorry.
I haven't done I've got like just some accidental jumping puzzles. Like I really got to focus.
Yeah?
Yeah. But I got what you meant.
Okay.
It's disgusting, sir.
It was pretty gross. Maybe? Sure.
They call it the
it's-
monthly.
It's natural. Whatever. No, the cool thing about the jumping puzzles, one thing I wanted to mention was it got me to actually look up stuff online to find where more jumping puzzles were.
Because you need to feed your addiction.
Oh, well, that's the thing. Now that I had no idea that there were so many that are hidden away in like little.
Can I pause you for just a second? You're going to give some really good advice, but I've been listening to some of our shows, and I want to institute a drinking game called That's the Thing. Whenever anyone on our show says that's the thing, you have to take a drink because
We do that a lot?
a lot, like so much.
Wow.
Well, that's the thing. Wait, this is the thing. Well, okay, that's the thing.
Now people just took 3 drinks?
No, I
no.
started it.
I was just
okay.
doing I was doing an example. Okay, anyway, so you were discovering the jumping puzzle completion, and you found something. Tell us about that.
Yeah, now I'm going to purposefully try my hardest to never say that again. So, anyways, I probably will. I have found so many more jumping puzzles that I never knew existed, and what was cool is that so many of them are like when you get into these nooks and crannies and you find just how detailed the environments are that they put these jumping puzzles in a place that it's not like you can just walk by and see it. You have a lot of, like, there was one I had to go down into the water and find this little freaking hole to get back into this what's the word I'm looking for? This cavern, basically, and it opened up, and you don't see it on the map. It's like underneath this, what looks to just be this mountain or whatever, but you go down in there and it just opens up and it's beautiful. It's like in a term that you could completely relate to, Zelly, like playing Minecraft and you open up into a big mine and see that it's just giant cavern. It was like that. It was like, oh my God, cool. I never would have seen these places before if it wasn't for the monthly that put me to task to go look for them.
That's awesome. I think that's what like the monthly and the daily should be doing, is driving you to, because really, if you're doing the monthly and the daily, it's those people that want the bonus, the perks, either the items or the experience, and so they're searching for like a completion. But to give them that bonus of like, hey, you're discovering and enjoying something too. Look at what we've done around here, and like kind of leading them to those moments in the game. Like, that's the brilliance of having those things kind of change up once in a while.
Yeah. And as a person that loves jumping puzzles, some of the ones that are hidden away like this are freaking hard. They're like really fucking hard. So I will just say that I have a lot of work ahead of me.
Well, cool.
Yeah. And
what was the hardest one you did?
How
hard was it?
Couple of them are hard. A couple
So
of them I
hard?
kind of, so hard. I got to, then just kind of ran away without even trying because I was just doing the monthly completion. All you have to do for the monthly is discover it.
Wait.
What?
I look up to you as this jumping puzzle god.
Oh, no. I totally
And-
will go back to them.
Oh, yeah.
But I just wanted to get the monthly completed, so I was like, okay, I'm going to go discover these.
My
The
image
one
of you is shattered.
Huh?
My image of you is shattered.
It probably wasn't that sterling anyways. The one I want to go back to probably first, the one I tried a bunch and couldn't do, was the Griffin Rook run, I think is what it was called. A lot of high platforms. You have to carry a bomb that this woman gives you from one end of this cavern to the other, and it's timed. The bomb will go off, I believe, in like, I want to say 3 or 4 minutes. It'll also go off if any of the griffins hit you. So you have to like evade out of the way of these griffins all the way through. And I think probably most of the way through it, about after my 7th or 8th time through. But then I got to this point where I didn't know where I was supposed to go. I kind of got up to a ledge and like looked around like, I have no freaking clue where I'm supposed to go from here. So I might go back to that one next, or first I should say, and try to complete it because I kind of have a general idea of what I'm doing. But it's good stuff, and I'm totally still digging the Ranger, and I think that's about all I got. Fractals, I'm loving them. I totally love the fractals. I want to keep running them.
So this week we have a guest, and it is Zendetta. Hello, Zendetta.
Hello.
Hello. She is an officer in our guild. She's in charge of player versus environment events, right?
That is correct.
But unlike Wunter, who was on the previous show, he does mostly dungeons. You do mostly any other type of player versus environment event, and that includes getting creative. She runs things like map completion, any kind of, jumping puzzle assistance. She does like completely creative, like, the Death Darts type of events, and She just has a great time with anything she thinks up. And if anyone has ideas, she kind of runs with it as well. Anything I'm missing there?
I think that pretty much covers it. We're always looking for new ideas, and I'm currently trying to figure out how to play Leapfrog through Lines Arch with everybody, so that should be fun. But
That'll be a good one. Oh, you probably have like the hardest kind of role, because like if you're the dungeon lead, there's guides you can do, and if you're the WW lead, you can kind of like, you know, figure out like where you fit into the crowd, and I mean, it's work, but you can kind of like do the work. There's a format to follow, whereas your role is you have to be extremely creative and come up with new ideas like all the time. And you've been with the guild way before launch, right?
oh yeah, I've been with the guild since November of 2011, I think. Yeah.
Wow.
So
Yeah, she has us beat by a couple days. And for the guild, you also do the Zazzle account. You do all of the merchandise for the guild. For those that don't know, we actually have a page. If you go to our site, say the site, Steve.
Ravenkin.
.engine.
ENJIN.com.
Thank you.
And the Zazzle button is at the top of the page, right?
Yeah, on the menu and over to the right. And if you click that, you can go there, and pretty much any design there you can click through and get put onto any type of merchandise that's listed there that you want, right?
that's correct.
Still waiting for my panties.
There's a customization fee that you haven't agreed to because you want some weird shit written on there.
I know. Only the best.
Do they even make panties? I hadn't noticed.
I don't know. You know, Cafe Press does panties, but I'm not
No,
sure.
they
if
do.
Zazzle does.
They do. I'm actually thinking about moving some stuff over there just so we can have more stuff to work with.
More panties.
More panties. Well, they have
Yes.
some boxers and stuff. They're actually kind of like I like boxers because they're nice to work out in because I'm lazy.
Picture of a raven on the front, and on the back it just says Nevermore.
I'm saving that idea.
We use Cafe Press for some of the podcast stuff. I've never used the Zazzle, but and I actually never bought any of the Cafe Press stuff, but some of our guildies did. But we used it as some awards and stuff for people for different contests we had, and they said the quality was really good. One of our dudes got shipped overseas, so we surprised him with a custom made shirt and stuff and sent it to him, and he loved it. So anyway,
That's cool.
yeah, all the reviews I heard from it were good. I don't know. So there's a bit of news this week. They launched do you call it a blog update for the January? Is that what you would call it?
You Frost and Fire?
The Flame and
Fire,
Frost.
Flame and Frost? God damn it. I said it backwards.
Flame and Frost Prelude, sir.
There you go.
That was a blog post.
Fire and ice.
No.
Hot stuff, cold stuff.
Yeah, it's nothing like Game of Thrones. They don't have to pay them any royalties about that at all. It's fine. Everything's fine. There's no just banging and drinking mead and eating
That should be an update.
awesomely described food.
That should be an
That
update.
makes you okay. For any of you who have read the books, doesn't it make you hungry? Like, don't you
The
like?
Bang and Brew update of February.
So January 28th, it's kind of a big deal. The sky falls, blah, blah, blah. The ground shakes in the lands of the north. This has nothing to do with Game of Thrones, again. Chara and Norn refugees crawl from the wreckage of their homes in the Wayfarer foothills and Diesa Plateau. Is that how you say it?
They eventually start walking,
Oh, yeah.
crawl the whole way.
It's a struggle. They try to find some shelter in the south. Call goes out to volunteers to assist the victims in this time of need when Earth and Sky seem to have become the enemy. That sounds interesting. That sounds like a live event. Huh?
I presume that stuff's going to happen. Yeah, January 28th, so beginning of next week, stuff's going to happen. The line that has my attention, though, is the non-story line right after that says the Flame and Frost Prelude is the prologue to a multi-stage narrative that will bring big. Wait. Why
don't you try to say it like a human would say it?
Okay, let me try that again. The line that has me interested is the prologue. It's a prologue to the multi-stage narrative that will bring big changes to the Guild Wars 2 in the months to come. I still can't speak tonight for some reason. So yeah.
Are you nervous?
I wonder what those big changes are going to be.
Are you nervous about your 300th show?
300th show.
Yeah. I don't know. You've been on this show like a million times. What are you?
I know.
What are you doing here?
I just can't speak.
All right.
Zendetta makes me nervous.
Ha.
I'm sorry.
Look what you're doing. You're messing up the whole crew here.
So intimidating.
They're like, oh God, she's like an officer and stuff.
She's going to make a shirt that makes fun of me.
She's gonna kick you out of the goddamn guild, dumbass.
Oh.
I'm making one that makes fun of Winter, just so you know.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Is
it's going
the
to have his Calvin Klein.
Oh,
Yes.
I was thinking that, yes.
I've been working on one that just basically makes a montage out of his pictures, and yeah, it's going to be pretty effective.
Winter that was on the show a couple of shows ago, we have a real life picture thread in the guild area, of course, like most guilds do, of the forums. And as a joke, apparently one night he and a romantic lady friend, I don't know if his girlfriend or something at the time, maybe. What was it?
Yeah.
The story? Yeah, and they like took pictures of him, and he was doing basically like George Costanza from Seinfeld. If you're too young to know what that is, Google it. And it's
You shouldn't be listening to this podcast.
yeah,
The art
yeah.
of seduction.
Yeah. Yeah, the poses are hilariously awesome. So
Awful.
well, that's awesome. I kind of want that shirt.
Just to make people go, what the hell are you?
You don't get it. You don't know.
Be all hipster with them.
If someday we ever have a RavenCon, which we could do with a KON because the Raven.
Yep.
If we ever do a RavenCon somewhere, we could someone would wear the shirt and everyone would be like, "Oh, badass." Unless it was like that thing at Star Wars Celebration where everyone thought the one red Millennium Falcon map shirt was way cool, so everyone bought it, and so everyone wore it everywhere because it was on sale at like fucking Target.
I wore it ironically.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I didn't take it with me ironically, but after I found out that every person in the world had it, I wore it on the last day ironically. The best part was the guy, like as me and Jason were like looking at a rack of t-shirts or whatever, there was some older dude that walked up and was like, "Hey, I've been looking everywhere in there. Where did you get that shirt?"
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
Little mom and pop shop.
Are you being a smart ass?
we call it Target. I told him, I was like, well, actually, I don't think you're going to find it in here because I got it at Target. Probably most of everybody else did. So
You can get it
check
at
Target.
Myers, Kmart, but not at the actual conference.
I wouldn't go to I wouldn't tell anybody to go to Kmart.
God, have you been in that place lately?
No, I haven't been there in years.
Holy shit.
Really bad, huh? Hey, Steve, will you do me a
Hey.
favor?
What's up?
Or anybody, if you've read the new features, kind of go through that.
For the Flame and
Blog.
Frost?
Yeah, because I haven't read through it yet, so it's going to sound very red.
Okay. Let's cut the crap.
Yeah?
The only thing that really matters in this is the fact that there's a new item in the gem store, the Baby Quaggan backpack.
The only thing that matters in the entire blog
Yeah.
is Baby Quack and Backpack. Is it cool?
Don't ever do that again.
Why? Why? The order did it.
No.
It's so cool.
But no, seriously, and is anybody here planning on buying that?
I am.
I might.
I'm not doing that.
Sometimes I wonder if the Quaggins are riding us or if we're riding them. Right?
Yeah, somebody had said on Reddit, is like, I wonder if they're actual Quaggins, that they just think that they're going around for a ride.
They look so happy.
We'll see the world.
Yay! They're just so happy. So cute. I'll put that little guy in my bag and pull up my little Santa Quaggin and run around. So cute. Quaggins everywhere.
Nice. There is there's a new event. It's the Temple of the Silent Storm. I'm not actually even really sure what it is. I believe it's a SPVP map, but I could be wrong. I don't
It says paid tournaments will be replaced by 2-team single. It's really confusing, right?
Yeah, I think it's
I
an
don't get it.
SPVP thing, and as a person that does not, or I don't think anybody here really does SPVP, so sorry if we're not being informative with that. The Laurel system has me kind of interested. There's a vendor that will be selling items that will take a new type of currency called Laurels, and you get the Laurels by doing daily and monthly achievements.
I'm bummed.
Why?
Well, I was kind of like at first thought this was going to be like what I do with all those achievement points.
Oh, I know, right?
And I was like, oh, cool, I got a crazy ton of them.
Yeah, I can buy a bunch of stuff right off the bat, but no. This is like different stuff, I think. I don't know if it really even ties in with your regular daily and monthly achievements, but anyways, yeah, you don't start off with any, you don't have any already accrued. You have to get the Laurels from when they start them.
But there is the rumor I heard, I don't know if it's, I thought it was official, but I'm not sure, so I'm just going to call it a rumor, that the daily achievements are actually going to start to change daily. Like, you know how we've been doing the same daily. It's always the same amount of
that the things that you do will change.
Gotcha. The activities you have to participate in daily are going to be.
I hope so.
They're going to revolve, a little bit.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that would be. I'm kind of tired of doing the same stuff every day. I don't really even complete the dailies, to be honest with you.
I do
most of the time. Well, like I get the kills, I get the gatherings, no problem, because that's just stuff I do anyways.
The events are so easy.
Are they though?
Yeah, you go to Queensdale. Where's the troll? Where's the bandits? Where's the stupid wasp queen? There's 3. Bam.
I'd rather go run.
And there's the water tower, and then usually by then someone has the troll up again.
Sure.
Anyway.
It's easy if you want to do it.
Hey, Steve.
What?
Guesting's coming up.
It is. It's
Are
happening.
you so excited?
No, not really.
Hey, Zen.
You know what? I'm excited that people will be able to come over and play with us that I haven't been able to play with.
You want to play with them so bad?
Mm-hmm.
You been thinking about playing with them?
All the naughty bits.
Hey, Zen, what are your thoughts on guesting?
I haven't really been up to date with this, so can you explain it to me?
It's guestings that you can do cross-server PvE stuff. Basically, somebody can guest on your server, and you can run around the world with them. They can't do WVW or any PvP, but yeah, anything PvE in the world, you can have them jump over and play on your server.
Well, that's pretty cool, yeah. I've got a few friends that are on different servers, and moving over to their server is absolutely awful because you wind up being stuck over there for 7 days, and they don't want to come over here because they don't want to play nice. So.
See, that's the thing. Like, I just said that.
Drink.
But that's why that's kind of an issue, is because when you get into this server versus server aspect of it, if you're involved in that at all, like even once a week, like on a casual level, like you're still like, okay, but you're my enemy and I'm fighting you and I'm competitive with you, and then but then we're supposed to go run dungeons, la la la. Heck, can't be like.
Right.
It's so weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good because they're friends and you want to be able to play with each other. Oh wait.
Yeah, that's really the only reason I'm excited at all about it, is because there are one person.
You're excited to play with Maeve? Is that what you're saying? Can you just say it? Say it.
I'm excited to play with Maeve. All right. I haven't. Me and her. Yeah. I don't know.
She
Probably
and
not.
I.
She's not. I don't care. She's not gonna want to.
All of us.
Do anything. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. She likes PvP, and I do too. But she's not gonna stoop to my level. She's too cool for me.
You're so pathetic. Okay, let's move on. What is the... I don't care about the utility infusions and upgrades and improvements, do we?
Not right now.
Get done. Anyone have any other Guild War 2 news we should cover that they know of from this week?
Engineer's
so.
pretty good.
I don't think there was any. Like, it was really... I looked.
It's pretty dead.
Sparse. Can you do me a favor before we even get into it and do the awkward thing like we always do, Steve? We log into the game and check and see what we're playing right now, because it hits at 9 as soon as we start recording.
Yep.
I think
On my way.
it'll be a little smoother.
On my way.
You're my hero.
Oh, the guy selling baklava at that place where we bought the alcohol, I think is my
Baklava?
hero. Baklava.
Oh, you went to the Vreeland Market.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Favorite part about that visit was we went in there and they had all the more expensive booze behind the counter, of course. So I'm looking around for the Di Serono and I could not find it anywhere.
It was just in a box in an aisle.
Huh?
It was just in a box in an aisle.
No, he had it behind the counter, but I go, do you have any Di Serono? And he like walked down to the other end where I wasn't. And then he's like, yeah, it's down here. And then he points up and he goes, looks at me, goes, do you want Di Serono or do you want the cheap Amaretto? And I go, I want Di Serono. So just the way he kind of like, you want the cheap shit, right?
Are you a piece of shit?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You look downriver to me.
Looking at you, you want this cheap shit.
I mean, you're not wearing a Red Wings jersey, but I bet you're the type that would.
You were getting judged by that guy. Did
Yeah,
it
you
piss you off?
And he didn't even buy any baklava. Ready?
Are we doing this?
Yeah, ready?
Yeah, so, server community stuffs. Last week we had Stormbluff, Isle, Tarnished Coast, and Sanctum of Raw. I think we came out first, right?
I believe so.
We're so almost always second, but because we were always playing Blackgate, but Blackgate had moved up to a different tier, and we came out first. Who was second in the grouping? Do you know?
I'm not sure off the top of my head who came in second, but I do know who the matchup is this week.
Who's the matchup this week?
Sanctum of Raw, Tarnished Coast, Stormbluff Isle.
Nice.
Yeah, I figured it'd be the same.
Yeah.
I believe from what I was looking, though, Blackgate won their tier.
Did they win? They came out first?
It looked they were on pace to win earlier today.
Wow.
That's, you know what? It's odd, like, that feeling you get, like, I kind of feel good for them, even though, like, they were the bane of our existence, you know?
It's one of those, like, you know what?
Wow.
They beat the crap out of us, so, you know.
But they're
I'm kinda
really
happy that
rocking
they're
it.
still beating the crap out of people.
Yeah. It kind of
makes us feel
validates
better.
your struggle. Yeah.
Like, you know what? We got the shit beat out of us by the people that are beating the shit out of everybody, so whatever.
Yeah. It's like if you get knocked out of some sort of sport rankings, like, yeah, but they did go on to win the whole thing, so.
Yeah.
Some sport rankings.
I don't know sports.
I can't really decipher your chick description of that, but
I'm such a dude about everything. I don't know sports. I apologize. So we don't have really any news on that stuff. Anyone go to WW last week?
No, I didn't.
Zen?
Nope.
Jason?
yeah, I did a bunch with my engineer.
No. Do you go to the WW stuff with the guild?
Oh, no, I didn't do that.
I was dropping bombs and everything.
No, I'm sorry, I was watching football playoffs that night.
Oh.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, I was watching our
Games.
kid.
I think that's why I skipped it, too.
I was doing, like, stuff with Matt, like our son, so I do that.
You do?
Well, yeah, if I'm the only parent here, someone has to do that shit.
Oh, it's true.
We kind of neglect him when you're here, but we don't actually do that all the time. They'll take him away from us.
No, it's fine.
He's like, I don't give a shit. I hate
Yeah,
kids.
well, I don't care. Just shut up.
I have to put on a birthday party tomorrow right now. Kids are not my favorite people.
No, they're awful, right? They're just... In guild news, I'm going to check the calendar. I put it up there, and I didn't do it before I started saying it. In guild news, of course, tonight there's a dungeon, which is awesome. And I'm not there, and you're not there, and Zen's not there. But it's really
there.
good, and it's happening. And be around for Fridays. It's a great time. They get a lot of stuff done. And tomorrow, there isn't a rock, so we're at 2. So if you want to try a rock, which I kind of want to try and do.
I don't want to try to do that.
It's supposed to be so hard and so horrible.
Yeah, I know.
I want
But
to try it.
you need
the outfit,
time.
though? But the
I never
outfit.
have that time.
What?
I never have that much time.
Oh, I know it's supposed to be really long and painful. But the outfit. But the outfit is so worth it. Like, I really want the outfit.
Yeah.
I want the hat. Sunday, WW Zerg. I'm hoping to make it this Sunday. And that's we have map completion Wednesday. And just to kind of give a heads up, we have been having a video contest. So if you have a video, eat it through your microphone.
That's the best way to consume video media. Nom, nom, nom. This YouTube is good.
That's how we're judging the contest. Anyway, we have a video contest. The deadline is January 31st. I'm laughing for things that I edited out. You don't need to know. Submit those. What?
At some point, there's not going to be a show. You keep saying I'm editing all this out.
That's why the show, we record for like 2 hours and there's like 29 minutes. Zen, you've been kind of like promoting the video contest. Did you want to like give any details about like what kind of content you're looking for and what kind of information you want, or is there a specific theme that you're looking for? Or is it like kind of wide open?
The sort of theme would probably have to do with just the Ravenkin sort of community as a general piece of it, and tying that into actual Guild Wars 2 gameplay, video footage that other people have shared, whatever you want to add into it, basically. But the whole idea is the community of Ravenkin and promoting things now that we have been through so much with Guild Wars 2 already, so that we have a better overview of what's going on.
Cool.
And if you want to check out some of our videos, we already have gone and put them on YouTube. You go to the youtube.com/user/Ravenkin official. And that will take you to our YouTube address. And I don't know if it matters for capitalization, but Ravenkin official, the R and the O are capitalized, if that matters. Do you think it matters?
I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
Probably not.
None of this matters.
None of it.
Also, we're going to be giving out for prizes some pretty awesome prizes. The first 2 top place winners are going to get a type of merchandise. Obviously, the first one getting something better than the second, and the third place winner is going to probably get something that is in game. Simply because we're a little bit short on cash, and it's easier to give something that everybody can enjoy, in game than on official merchandise stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so 2 people will actually get actual merchandise. They can say, I won this. Have a physical thing.
Some
That's
panties.
cool.
Yes.
And usually they in the past what they do is they will give you a few options of what to pick and say, which one of these do you want, So I'm sure
It's a brand new car.
So they'll usually kind of narrow it down for you, and then you kind of pick your thing. What's the event for tomorrow?
It is Leapfrog.
It is tomorrow?
Yes.
I'm gonna miss it. That sucks.
It's from 4 to 5, but we're not probably going to do the whole relay race idea. It's basically training. I'm trying to get everybody kind of used to what Leapfrog is going to be about. And, of course, anybody who's listening can join in with us. We're not, Ravenkin only, but what we typically do is dress all in one color just so we kind of stay together and it stands out more. And, we get a whole chain of people and you do the kneel command. And then obviously it just cycles through all the way through Lion's Arch.
That's awesome. I really like the solidarity. I know it sounds kind of dumb if you don't understand it or if you've never seen it. The idea of all dressing in your guild colors comes from older MMOs, from Dark Age of Camelot. And You would have guild colors, and you would go out because when you put your emblem on your cape, because you had capes there, your pattern and your colors shown on your cape. So then you would all dress to match that for your uniform. But individually, that wasn't powerful. But when you saw, like, in the battlefield, like 5 or 6 people coming at you that all were wearing like their represented colors, it was powerful. Like it I don't know. It just, this show of solidarity was very. It was just impressive, and it kind of gave you like wow, like I don't know, you gave him some respect for like having that. I'm talking and you guys are being quiet. It's making me feel weird.
No, I'm listening.
Finally saying something good.
I feel
was
like
thinking about running as.
I feel like now like everyone's more worried about their individual look, and they lose that show of solidarity in a game. Like if you're involved at all in WW, it's not about the individual, and if you're into that side of the gameplay especially, or if you're just involved in your guild and your server and the community, like that solidarity is going to be more important to you than just your personal aesthetics. I don't know, right?
Used to run.
And because you're a part of something bigger. What?
No, nothing. You keep talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you making fun of me?
No, I was not making fun. I was going to say that I used to run in Dark Age Camel. I used to run the guild was all dark gray and yellow. Just remember running as that. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'll wear any color my guild like wears, because I don't know. I just feel like that's. I don't. It's like a battle, you know. You're going out there. You should wear your uniform. But anyway, okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna move on.
We get it.
I'm sorry.
Jason.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't say anything. When you guys get quiet, I feel like I have to fill it up and like explain more, and it makes me feel weird, and then it's awful podcasting. So say things more.
Things more.
Okay, good. Very good. Dumbasses.
Hey, I just remembered something. I'm editing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I might have to run it by me.
no.
I've heard some of the shows you
But
better.
you hit open file?
Yeah.
Sport?
You are extremely liberal in your producing of shows.
Here's what you do. You just leave in all the parts where she says, this is getting edited out. And all the show is
you know what'd be
her
funny?
saying, this is getting edited out. You're not going to hear that.
You know what'd be actually funny that I never thought of until this moment? But at the end, after you roll like the outro, do a clip of, yeah, that's edited out. Yeah, that's edited, like, from the show. How many times I say
that would be good.
Oh,
that would double the length of the show.
If I was going to edit, I would do that now. But I'm not.
Everyone check their levels, right?
Huh?
No.
No. Levels are important, I'm told, in recording.
Oh, God.
That's how the pros do it.
And I'm going to check iTunes real quick and see if we have...
Nope.
Oh. Well, okay, we don't have really any iTunes or mailbag items to share this week. Kind of just like last week.
We know you're listening.
No. Well, we actually, I listen to a lot of podcasts. I don't really interact. Like, I will love a podcast and I don't review it. No. I don't mail them. Like, I just love listening to it. So
let's assume that's what's happening.
That happens. That could happen.
Well, it's just, we're guessing that people aren't downloading it and throwing their iPods in the trash just so they can have something physical to throw away of
God.
Out of hate.
Zen, have you ever listened to one of our podcasts before?
I'm going to be honest and say no.
Oh, thank God. There's no preconception.
That's why you agreed to come on.
Oh, you didn't know how bad this was.
Isn't this awful?
I love this. I have a good time.
You like this?
I do. I like talking about Guild Wars 2 and just BSing.
It's fun.
Being silly about it.
Regardless if people don't like it or not, it's fun.
It's rambling friends having a evening and talking about their shit.
Well, this one looked just like Elvis.
I'm editing that out.
That's another one for the outro.
Anything else to add? Anybody, anything?
Good night, everybody.
Oh,
Plane engineer.
Really? We're all
Did
gonna
have
go-
did have somebody comment on a Reddit post today that
Oh, god damn you! Go ahead. Go ahead.
he
What
said
Reddit-
also
wait.
got to mention RavenKast is one of my favorite GW2 podcasts out there.
And what was he mentioning that about? Like, why was he mentioning that at all, sir?
I had posted. Well, I had a lot of new content on the order, so I posted another link from Reddit to it.
That's
So
and it made top post again
yeah, for a little bit.
for a little while today. And congrats to you, and quite a bit of your recent stuff made me laugh. I love you were here and we were talking about the medical. You know, obviously the best medical advice is to rub someone gently.
one of the probably I think it is actually my most liked post on the order, probably because it got retweeted by the Guild Wars Twitter account. So somebody running that must have liked it too. But it was I was over at your guys' house and we were playing. I was sitting there watching Jason play I think it was the Thief, and somebody was down and you ran over and started doing the revive thing.
Rubbing his
and it's always cracked me up
business.
that the revive is just the person leans down and kind of just rubs the hands over the body. And I was like, I should do a post that's the studies have shown that rubbing gently, caressing the body is the best way to revive a downed comrade.
And
So-
that's how you come up with these things. Is you're just watching them going, wait, this is ridiculous.
well, yeah, I probably
Less violence, more violence.
yeah, that was
That
my
was
one
my
today.
favorite because I have a Sylvari and you did the more violent. Zen, do you ever? I don't know if you know, but he writes a blog that's written like a newspaper that's from like the in-game community. Like that's the assumption of the blog. And so this week he wrote actually was it today you posted or yesterday?
The Violets one?
Yeah,
That was today.
and it was like less violence because it was
Well,
like some Sylvari got like ran over by a cart of.
It's a short one. I'll just read it.
Oh, okay.
It's the title of it was "Stop the Violets," and it was a citizen of the Grove died today after being struck by a cart filled to the brim with violets. The flower-filled cart was being delivered to a local parade float manufacturer in preparation for the Pale Tree's birthday celebration. Carl Fairweather, a visibly shaken merchant who had witnessed the grim demise of his fellow Sylvari, told the order, "It's sort of ironic, really. She always said there should be more violets. Excuse me." And then he ran off crying.
I love that because if you ever go through the Grove, you always hear that like more
Less violence, or yes,
more
less violence, more violence.
And yeah, so I got a big laugh out of that. And he always does like stuff like that in game. And like there was another article on the front page that had to do with a ghost of somebody, and someone
Oh,
said,
Malcor.
"Yeah, what was that?"
It's Malcor the Sculptor.
Yeah, and someone said, "Is that like actual lore?" And someone linked to the lore and said, "Yes, it's actual lore, and it's actually in Guild Wars 2 lore that relates all to everything that's in his article." And like they were amazed, like you knew all the lore to write the comic,
Yeah.
like
Well, and I got that one
style of
because
it.
I got that one. It was actually, I think it was a map night, or no, it wasn't a map night. I got on one night, and Uriel or somebody said, "Hey, we're doing the priestess or whatever." I was like, "I don't know what the f you're talking about." And so they're like, "It's over here." So they linked me to the waypoint. I jumped over, and I went to it, and it was a chain event that started with you following the ghost of Malcor around because he was all sad that he had created these statues. He had missed Dwayna. He was in love with Dwayna, et cetera, et cetera. It's in the zone of Malcor's Leap, which is named after him because he committed suicide. So go check it out. Look into the lore. It's kind of cool.
It's a real hopping place.
It's real hopping place. But it was funny because there was a bunch of
Get it?
people
Because he
doing
committed
this.
leap and he committed.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Anyways, that was funny to me because there was a bunch of people following him around, me included, and there's a couple parts where you're just following him as he's walking by, and then like stopping periodically to kind of like say something about his sorrow or like to talk to somebody else, and it just looked like everybody was like kind of like following him out of a bar or something. It's like, oh god, I'm so like just distraught. Fuck Dwayne, baby, come back to me. So I thought it was funny. So
A lot of it's funny. But anyway, you posted again this week and got great receptance.
I sure did.
Good for you. Zed? Okay, you're very quiet by nature.
Yeah, I am.
Seeing as how you never heard a show before, how do you think your first night went?
I don't know. It was funny.
Yeah. No, that sums it up.
It was fine. It was just fine.
It's fine.
It was uncomfortable at first, but I'm gonna wipe myself off and get out of here.
Oh.
All right. It's done.
Okay.
I'm done
Kill
from
it.
here on out. So I'm telling you guys.
Kill it with fire.
Ravenkin is a casual Guild Wars 2 guild fighting for Sanctum of Raw. The views expressed in this podcast are the personal and official views of the specific RK members in the podcast. Our views should not be misrepresented as the official views of anyone or anything else. Questions, comments, feedback, errors, etc. can be sent to info.ravenkin@gmail.com. We invite you to write a review on iTunes and visit our website at ravenkin.enjin.com.
So Slurms, like maybe like Tuesday or Wednesday, I go to get a Coke, and it's a fountain of them come pouring out.
What?
Oh.
I don't know.
He had warned me, like, you want to be careful when you grab one. You were right there, Shannon. It was like days later.
What are you talking about?
I grabbed a Coke.
Okay, he said I was going up to get me or somebody something, and you're like, hey, can you give me a... Oh, I was getting Steve's beer.
Oh, yeah.
And you go, hey, give me a Coke Zero. I was like, all right. So I opened the fucking pack, and like they all wanted to just pop out at me.
Yeah.
But then I like set them up so that they wouldn't just roll out. I put a couple in the front. I came back downstairs. I was like, hey, when you grab these, make sure, like, be careful because they're probably going to want to pop out at you.
It was like 3 days later. I was like, pop out, pop out, pop out.
It's just me. God damn it.
And I'm just like, he told you all about that.
Yeah. I warned you.
Like, I was so straight-faced, like, he totally told you all about that. Like, you're so dumb. Anyway, we
Then
have
I beat
fun.
my son and went to bed.
We did.
Taking it out on you.